Hello, Nistas and Nistos. How are you today? Welcome back to the channel. I want to thank you guys for coming back to the channel. And I am SavingsFashionista. And right here where you are, this is Nistas Nation. So, I'm here today because I want to do my candle empties for the month of February. I know we are past the 10th of March, but it's okay, you guys. So I'm here to do that today. I've already completed my hygiene empties for February. So if you have not checked that out, if you would, click up there and go and check out that video. So we're going to just get started. All right, so we're going to just randomly pull them. I have them sitting right here in front of me, and we'll get right into it. All right, this is the Cinnamon Spice Vanilla White Barn. I really like these matte packaging. They are so simplistic, and I just think they're chic. A lot of times, simplistic, it equates chicness for me. But the fragrance notes in here are fresh ground cinnamon, sugar crystals, Tahitian vanilla bean with natural essential oils. All right, this candle here, it doesn't get a whole lot of talk about it. I was wondering why, it didn't have its, favorite fan following like many of the other candles that was in this line. But it's a really nice candle, you guys. You definitely can get the fresh ground cinnamon. It does have some sweetness to it, and you get that vanilla. I think this is a very nice candle to burn, like in your kitchen nook or in your tea area, right outside your kitchen, or even in your built-in patio or your outside patio. I just think that this is a very nice candle that you could burn during brunch or breakfast if you sit outside and have your tea on your patio or your lanai area. So I think this is a really nice candle. I would definitely say this candle, it is not a heavy a heavy thrower, but it is nice. It is really, really nice. So I would definitely say that this has a throw maybe of about a 6.5. All right, so the next candle, this is one of my favorite pickups and finds from Candle Day 2021. This is the Blueberry Sugar. I featured this before. I know I probably burned like 2 or 3 of them. The fragrance notes in the Blueberry Sugar are sweet blueberries, brown sugar, graham cracker crust with natural essential oils. All right. This candle, you guys, this is definitely a artificial blueberry smell. It smells more like blueberry candy than like a blueberry pastry or even the fruit blueberry. It is totally, artificial smelling. But it's nice, you guys. I really like it. It throws at about an 8. It is relatively strong. So this is the Blueberry Sugar. All right, the next candle, this is the Sprinkled Birthday Cake. All right, you guys, so when I initially started burning this sprinkled birthday cake, I was not very happy. So let's get into the fragrance notes. The fragrance notes are rainbow sprinkles, whipped vanilla frosting, fluffy cake with natural essential oils. You guys, this candle right here, this is a really good candle, you guys. It, candles are like body care, or body fragrances. Let's put it like that. Everything is just naturally not made to have a loud powwow throw. Like things like vanilla. It's a subtle fragrance. I don't care what you do to it. It's just very subtle. And if you get a really loud projection of vanilla, it's probably because there's something else in it, like sandalwood or amber or something. But just vanilla itself, when it's at its just rawness, to me, it's not one of those pop out at you fragrances. It's one of those subtle, quiet, just smooth notes. So I said all of that to say this. Don't let this candle fool you. This candle in this area right here in my little filming office, whatever I call this, the everything room. This was a very nice, pleasant candle. Even once it got down midways, I eventually moved it over into my bedroom. And that's like the largest bedroom space in this house. And it was really nice in the bedroom area. So this is the Sprinkled Birthday Cake by White Barn. Next candle, this is the White Velvet Coconut. This was also one of the Candle Day releases, I think. I'm not really sure. It could have came out before or right after Candle Day. This right here, it's something in this candle. You guys remember how bubbles would smell when you were like a little kid? Like the scent of bubbles, like the bubbles with the string and the stick in it. This is what this reminds me of, which is very weird. But the fragrance notes are white vanilla cake, coconut shavings with buttercream. All right, this is another candle that is just not one of those, you know, okay, you know, I'm here. It's just one of those smooth, faint scents. I burned this in my kitchen area, you guys, and it was actually really nice. I could smell it on the whole bottom area of my living space down there. It was a really nice, subtle, smooth candle. All right, the next candle. And I was burning these simultaneously. This started off downstairs. Then once I started burning this in the kitchen, I brought the coconut, the toasted coconut eclair upstairs. It did suit a lot. And I'm sorry, you guys, I didn't even talk about the wax performance. For the most part, they were really nice. This one did suit a lot. But I am going to clean this jar out. And I want to repurpose this jar quite naturally because it has a very beautiful lid on it. And I'm going to figure something out to do with this. But it suited. It burned pretty evenly. It had a throw probably of about a 6.5, but it was really nice. And this was probably about a 6.5 as well. All right, the next candle, this is the Prosecco and Peaches. You guys, I like this candle. This is Frosted Moscow Mule in peach form. This is a really nice candle. It burned very beautifully. I can't remember where I burned this candle. In my bedroom. I burned this candle in my bedroom. You definitely can get the effervescent note in here and the peach. It is really nice. The fragrance notes are bubbly champagne, juicy peach, a hint of vanilla with natural essential oils. All right, you guys, I'm moving a little too fast because I didn't even tell you what the fragrance notes were in the toasted coconut eclair. The toasted coconut eclair fragrance notes were fresh baked donut, chocolate frosting, toasted coconut flakes with natural essential oils. All right, the next candle was the strawberry daiquiri. All right, this was a nice candle. The throw wasn't what I expected it to be, but it wasn't bad. I would say that the throw was probably about a 6.5. It's a nice candle. The fragrance notes inside of this candle are frozen strawberries, sweet, simple syrup, a shot of tropical rum, zesty citrus twist, and natural essential oils. It was a really nice candle, you guys. Like I said, it burned beautifully. And one of these candles I had, the wicks did not stop burning. They just kept going. I can't even remember which one it was. It may be in this month's haul. Okay. So this is the strawberry daiquiri. It is nice. Would I recommend you buying it? Yes. Would I recommend you getting you a backup or two? Yes. Because it's a nice candle. It's nice. I liked it. The next one is the black tie. All right, this was also one of my Candle Day finds. The fragrance notes in black tie are green sage, sandalwood, and tonka bean. All right, this is a really nice candle, you guys. If mahogany teak wood is too strong for you, I would definitely recommend trying the black tie out. It is one of those masculine scented candles that you definitely can smell the sandalwood as well as the sage. And it was nice. It probably gave me a throw about a 7. Really nice. Okay, the next one was the marble chocolate cake, Give Warmth. All right, this candle right here it served its purpose because it did feel like the kitchen area of my house. I wouldn't say that it was just a heavy thrower where I could smell it in other rooms or even as I'm going up the stairs in my home. But the fragrance notes are sweet cocoa, chocolate milk topped with vanilla glaze. All right, this is the marbled chocolate cupcake. This was a really nice candle, you guys. All right, the next candle was the Market Peach. Oh, it was, this candle was really weird. This is one of those candles that I received or that I purchased on Candle Day that is giving off this kerosene-like smell. You can smell the peach note in it, but it does give off this real high kerosene note. And this was the one where the wicks would not go out. You see how tall these wicks still are, even with this little wax in here. So it did burn evenly, but it had some really powerful wicks. So I don't know what went wrong with this in production, but it did have a kerosene smell to it. If you know what causes that, let me know. All right, this was the coconut cream pie. This candle was nice. It did do some tunneling in one of the wicks. I don't know what happened with this wick, but do you see where it started to like float over towards the glass? And that it could be very hazardous. So always watch that with your candles, you guys. What I can say about this candle, it had the notes that it smelled just like the one from last year, but it just wasn't as loud as I remember the one last year being. But the fragrance notes in here were toasted coconut flakes, caramel custard, golden pie crust with natural essential oils. And again, I forgot to tell you the fragrance notes in Market Peach. All right, so it's juicy peaches, dew-covered leaves with a hint of vanilla. Straight kerosene, just my opinion. All right, so this is the raspberry with vanilla. I was so excited when they came out with a 3-wick because I had bought like 4 of the single wicks. But I was a little disappointed, you guys. This right here, it just took up more space as far as where you sat it. It did not perform any different, in my opinion, than the single wick. I could have just, you know, continued to buy a single wick because it wasn't what I expected a 3-wick to give. I didn't expect it to be this like mahogany teak wood powerhouse candle. That was not what I was expecting. However, I did expect it to throw a little or project, you know, a larger surface or area in my home than the single wicks did. But it was nice. The fragrance notes were the pink raspberry, strawberry vanilla bean, sugar lemon drops. This was a nice candle. I do like the fragrance of it. All right, and the last candle, this was from last year's Huntington Hills Aldi luxury brand candle. I did do a short or either a video on this. I will link it up below, above. But this is the lime, basil, and mandarin, and I do have the Jo Malone fragrance. This is a dead on. It's point on. It's spot on. So if you have that fragrance and this candle, to me, this is spot on. It smells exactly like the Jo Malone. So if you can get your hands on those $5 candles from Aldi and you have a Jo Malone signature candle that you like, this is an awesome dupe because I had like 2 or 3 of these particular scents from last year and they all perform exceptionally well. This did a little tunneling, but I wasn't really worried about that because it performed and I was really pleased with it. So this was from Aldi's. All right, you guys, so that concludes the video. If I took you all over the place and back around the corner, please forgive me. But my videos, they are not like scripted or as far as what I'm saying, they're just off the cuff of what I know or what I previously researched. So forgive me if I'm here, there, and back there, and a little bit of everywhere. But I want to thank you guys for coming back to the channel. And do not forget, you, yes, you are great.